guys, welcome back. I am back again after a very long absence. As most of you know from watching my past video, just the last one I did a few months ago, my husband and I lost our beautiful daughter at around 17 weeks gestation, just about 17 weeks gestation, and it has just been a really long, hard recovery process, and we are not even remotely close to recovering yet. But I am feeling definitely somewhat better, and I am ready to come back to YouTube, hopefully. I am not sure yet exactly how frequently I'm going to bring out videos, how it's all going to work with copper and the FTC. If you haven't heard about that, just have a look it up, because there's a lot out there about copper and the FTC and what is happening there with the YouTube laws. So I don't exactly know what I'm doing with that either, so it's all still a little up in the air. And with Christmas and possibly, we're not sure yet, possibly moving in January, I don't know how I'm going to go at getting out regular videos. So until I am settled, I think it will just be whenever I can put up a video, I will. And so I just thought that this video, I might just share with you what I've been up to while I've been gone. So I just thought I'd show. I've made a few journals, I've made a lot of ephemera, I'm working on more things as well, and so I'm hoping to get my Etsy shop back up and running probably sometime soon as well, probably after Christmas I'm thinking. I'm not sure yet, I'm not sure. Anyway, what we'll start off with is, this one is not finished. This is just the very start of a journal I'm making about our daughter. Our daughter, we called her Elsie. She was absolutely beautiful. You've got no idea. She was so tiny and so beautiful, and we miss her so much. And so I'm working on this journal here, which I'm going to, it's just very rough, very rough, but it's just for us anyway. You can see this is coming up a bit. I need to go back and stick this down a bit better. This is just the very bare bones beginning of this journal. Obviously no pages in it. It's just hard to work on, emotionally hard to work on, but I know that I will get this done. And I wondered if any of you would be interested in seeing it when it's finished. I won't probably show everything, because I know some people won't want to see the photos of her, because that can be a bit much for some people to see, that sort of thing. But I'll show the pages when we've got it all sorted before I put the photos in. So that's her journal that we're working on. Well, I'm working on. James is looking at it too. So the big thing I've done a lot of is making handmade ephemera. I don't know if you can even see in here, but this here is a lot of handmade ephemera. Honestly, there is several hundred pieces of handmade ephemera in here. Tags and journal cards, and I haven't really made any pockets or envelopes or anything, but it's tags and journal cards and index cards that I've sewn bits onto, paint cards which I've added these little fabric flips onto and made into journal cards. I've made tags with children's book illustrations. I have made tags have little, let's see if I can show you this one's a little bit stuck in there, tags with little windows that have little folded, like pull out pieces. I have made hexagon tags from Golden Hands books. I've used the Golden Hands books and made all sorts of tags. I've made painty tags. I made my own painty papers and made tags with them. So I've just made stacks, and I'm just going to fill my journals with all of this stuff because I've got so much here now. So that has been really exciting and really great to have done, because honestly, one of the most stressful parts I find about making journals is I make this journal, I'm excited about it, and then I have to fill it with ephemera, and I'm like, I have nothing, because I never had pre-made bits and bobs before. So now just having all of that, I love it. I can just fill up journals so much easier. I haven't filled all of these, however. Right, so now I'm going to show you the journals that I've worked on. I gave up on my Christmas collection. Sorry, guys. I was working on those Christmas journals, and then when Elsie was born, Christmas was just the last thing I wanted to think about. And it still, in a way, is. Christmas, we've lost our son before our daughter, And Christmas is really hard. Christmas is really hard to go into knowing that you don't have your child there with you that you were expecting. And so Christmas has just not been on my mind until probably just the last maybe 2 weeks. And I've done all my Christmas shopping and everything all in the last kind of 2 weeks. And so I'm going to save those Christmas journals. I've put them aside and next year I'll work on them. So I'll show you now the journals that I've been working on. So I kind of made this little collection here of these Reader's Digest books, and it is not finished. They are not finished. It's more the ephemera is not finished in these ones. These Reader's Digest kind of journal collection that I made, and I used that binding style that Johanna Cloth talks about with the eyelets in them, and then the string, so that they're not actually properly bound in. Each of the pages can be taken out if you want, because they are bound in, but they're not sewn in, if you know what I mean. So, and then I've got this wee envelope with some ephemera tucked in here. I won't do a flip through. I'll leave that. I'm going to do a flip through video of all of these journals because they're going to go off my Etsy shop. And I don't want to do a flip through of all the journals I've got right now in this one video. It would take forever. But you can see I've got a green one and I've got a blue one of these Reader's Digest journals, and I love them. So there's those 3 that will be going in my Etsy shop sometime soon. Whoops, dropping them. I have this small little 2 signature. Now which way does it go? This way, I think. 2 signature, kind of almost boho-ish sort of style of journal. Well, it's not boho, it's just these really rich colours. And it's got very plain paper, but the plain paper is filled up with all sorts of colourful fabrics. You can see here on the side all these colourful pieces and really colourful cover. So that's another piece that I've got that will be going up in my shop. I have been really into making these soft cover. It's got threads all over it. Like I said, these aren't properly finished. They're just, most of the way done. I've got this beautiful fabric. It's all soft cover. The whole thing is just a soft cover. Looks like this. It's made out of all sorts of scraps of fabric. I've been really loving. Honestly, I think I've watched about almost all of her videos. Is Gina from the Rebookery. Over this last month, I've just become obsessed with her style and really found that I have just relate so much to her mission with making journals, is using recycled things and just the sort of scrappy, unique, interesting way she puts them together, and I love that. I've never been a perfectionist, and then I don't know why I have tried to be a perfectionist in journal making. I don't know why. I love the scrappy kind of rough look. I love it, and I've just been obsessed with her channel, and honestly she can't bring out enough videos to satisfy me. So yeah, I've got this fabric journal here, which I'm really enjoying. It's just 1 signature all bound in here. It's got quite a lot of pages though, but I'll go over all the details in its own flip through video. I made this one out of a little golden book. It's a space one. It's very scrappy, incredibly scrappy. This one is incredibly scrappy. There is just little bits all over the show, and the way it's been sewn in together is just so messy and scrappy, and I love it. I love just not having to stress out about making things perfect, but just enjoying the process and just making it how I want to make it and just seeing what comes out. I love it. I also have this one, which I think you guys have seen. I don't know if I've done a flip through yet. I'll have to go back through my videos, but I know that I was making pieces for this big chunky fabric journal. I know I was making pieces for that a while back, and I know you've seen at least parts of it. I don't know if you've seen it all or not. I'll have to check. But this journal will be going up in my Etsy shop as well. Then we have this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one exactly. This one here is made out of New Zealand native. It's New Zealand native flowers. It's very plain. It's not yet finished. It's an incredibly plain journal, but I don't know. I like that in a journal. I feel like the plain journals are the ones that I feel like I can use easier. So I don't know. There's that one too, which I think will probably go in my Etsy shop. Then we have this one here. It's got a fabric closure sewn onto it. It's this beautiful fabric that I picked up from a crafty kind of op shop. I've talked about it before. It's called Creative Junk. And it's just fill a bag with whatever you find in the shop, basically. And you pay $10 to $15 for your bag, and you just get whatever is in there. And I got this fabric, and it's just lovely. And it's, yeah, this one's very nice. I like this one. And then finally, the last journal I've made, you can tell I've made quite a few journals here over the last month and a half, is this great big wrap. And it's another soft cover. Like I said, I've been kind of obsessed with the soft covers. This one, this one's actually very beachy, kind of ocean themed. You can tell there's the sandy color in the water, and I just had a lot of fun putting together this journal. There's a lot in there. So I'll do a flip through at some point of this one too. This will also be going in my Etsy shop. And this one has 5 signatures, I believe. So that is what I've been up to, guys. I am excited to be back, even if it's going to be very choppy here, there and everywhere kind of for a little while. And I'm excited to be back. I am excited to be part of this journaling community again, and to be putting out videos to show you guys what I've been making, because I have been having a lot of fun making things in this time where I've been really sad, and it's just, making things is just my therapy. It is just so great. It really helps me to feel a lot better and to express myself. So I feel like this has been so needed. I love that I've been able to make all of these journals in this time, and I'm excited to share them with you guys. So that's all for now. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.